Oh, do I need any healing? Do I have any curses? Curse immunity, blessing charge, orison. Okay. No negative effects. Got it.
A drink? A plate of roast?
Hello, hello. No, can't be. I stand in the presence of greatness. If only my friends could see this. You're famous. They're making dolls of you. Did you know that? For the kiddies, I mean. Well, I have a few, just for me. Not in a strange way or anything.
Right. Who are you?
5 years. Right here. Didn't lift a sword. Didn't so much as raise my voice. Not much to write home about, I'm afraid. I made up plenty, though. Really juicy stuff. Now that I think of it, that may end up being a problem.
Yeah.
All caravans of people heading into the mountains. I'm a little jealous, actually. All those new opportunities. Got something called snow out there. All white, cold, like water, but crunchier. It's wild!
Oh my god.
War's over. Most of us volunteers will be discharged to go home and help with the reconstruction. There's plenty to do, which means I'll need to figure out new ways to avoid work.
Good luck with that.
Ah, the call of the West. Cold out there. You'll want to pack something warm. I've thought about going west myself. I hear it's a new frontier out there. Open land. Nobody telling you what to do, whom to fight. Most of us could use a fresh start after all this fighting. I'd love to see the mountains. Maybe search for the lost city of Groundhold. Well, here you go. 1 Mithros permit. Now don't go selling that on the black market. Honestly, don't. I'll get sacked. It's been changing. Ever since the Tuatha fell, weapon masters think it's only a matter of time before it loses its magic altogether. Too bad it couldn't have happened sooner, like 10 years ago. Good.
Alright, goodbye.
A moment, love. I'll be right with you.
Oh wow, that is way out in the west. We haven't been out there for forever, basically. Yeah, this place has boggarts. Like, not boggart zealots or boggart plague bearers, like just normal boggarts. That's how early in the game this was. Holy shit. Alright. Where do we need to go? Down there. Yeah, that was Aerie. That was one of the first Fae we ever met. Like, the second Fae we ever met, and the first one we could actually talk to, because the very first Fae that we met was lying bleeding in the street, trying not to die.
Hello, Private Sterling. Alpha Army, Mountain Brigade. State your business. The old Fate Weaver? He came through here not long ago. You might catch up to him, if you don't run into trouble. Try the tent camp, Revival, or Gale Crossing. That's a village a few miles past the Gap. They don't see a whole lot of new faces since the closure of Sativa Road. They notice strangers. My sister fought under General Tolera on the Day of the Pale Swans. She died alone in Cluricon. The day after we received Binby's death notice, I made the journey to Didenhill and enlisted. That was 10 years ago.
She must have been one of the first to die then, because the war started about 10 years ago.
For generations, merchants moved spices and magical regions through the mountains along a single route. It's the only link between Alferia and the Almir Valley within 1,000 miles. A terrible avalanche buried the entrance just before the war. We've been working for years to clear it out. They're a peaceful crowd, for the most part, stick to themselves. I've seen rowdier priests. It's the followers of Talogris that worry me. They look like the others, farmers, craftsmen, veterans, but they have a hunger, like men on the brink of starvation. They seek something in those mountains. Some purpose, after all the madness. Whoever this Talogris turns out to be, I hope he wields his power carefully.
He's the god of chaos, so probably not.
Well, you've come to the right place. Do you have the proper paperwork? Ah, that's it. Thank you very much. Let's take a look. Everything seems to be in order. You certainly pack light for a settler, not like the rest of these poor souls. You'll be fine so long as you have a weapon. One last thing. I'll need a name for the border records. Where do I start? First of all, you've got plenty of wild beasties lurking in the cliffs. Wolves, cliff barghests, you name it. And we've seen a noticeable rise in Escaru sightings, if you can believe that. Maybe it's everything going on out east, or something new, but you can't take a stroll without stumbling over a chaos monster. Refugees, migrants, settlers. We've got a mix of everything, but they've all got one thing in common: hope. I hear a lot, and folks are saying there's opportunity for a new start in Mithros, somewhere out in those mountains. I might even head out west when I'm done with my service. Start over. Hilarious. We'll see how long that sense of humor lasts in Mithros. Be safe.
Finally. The road is clear. We're vulnerable like this. They say Niskaru attacks are on the rise.
Did they deny you as well? These damn soldiers. They think they own the whole mountain.
Private Sterling will see all claimants.
Alright. Whoa. She actually has a quest?
Yes. May I help you? Hold on. Give me one moment. It's this damn border manifest. Doesn't add up. I told Private Lloyd how to do it, but that fool is more interested in impressing these young farmers' daughters than he is in his job. Damn it all. I missed someone. A settler on the manifest. One of the folks who came through the checkpoint. If my superiors found out, I'd be sacked. No question. Ever since they opened the pass, we've needed to monitor every person coming and going from the region, in case of spies. But someone got through. I just don't know how. Maybe a stolen ticket. Truly, only if you mean it. It's just that, well, I can't leave the checkpoint, but I need to check some of the names of the manifest. If you're willing to lend a hand, I could probably spare some supplies. Or maybe an extra piece of equipment. But if I find out the intruder is you, well, there'll be hell to pay. For both of us. They say he's building a safe haven for those who wish to begin again. Away from the strife, misery, and hardship of the world. Why would such a person name himself after the god of chaos? Off you go.
Alright. We'll take care of it. Okay. Whoa. Chill with the music. Okay, settler. Oh, Adelina. So there was actually a name. One, find the border intruder. Settler, Courtlet.
Welcome to the West Road. Be watchful. A gang of bandits called the Vagabonds prowls these mountains.
Wow, they are the most inventive lot ever. They are bandits and they call themselves the Vagabonds. Jesus
Welcome
Christ.
to hell.
What's next? A group of mages that call themselves the Wizards?
Again? Do you need something? If not, be on your way. I'm a bit of a follower. I spent time with Balin's testament, but I got over it. Came to Mithros with Augur and his flock of loons. They're intense, those Chaos folks. Something about their overconfidence appeals to me.
You're a dirty Balin worshipper. Get away from
He
me.
is somewhere here in Mithros, the self-proclaimed prophet of a Chaos cult. But he's mostly a cat, a pig. He had a vision where the god of Chaos told him to take many wives. Once I heard that, I made tracks.
Good for you. Get out of the cult before you even get in.
I spent several weeks with a man who left me to join the preordained. He was a creep. I'm fine with him becoming a fanatic. I'm traveling with Don Burns. He's a character, but I like my friends with personality. Members of his caravan tend to stick to themselves. We've all got baggage. See you around.
Hopefully not.
Welcome to hell.
I don't want to have anything to do with Balin or his people. Like the last time I had something to do with that god, he killed a whole bunch of people in a village. So, I had to... This way, okay.
I've heard strange shambling at night. The dragging of feet. Stay in your tent after dark.
My heart aches for eyes of bone. But we all lost somebody in the crystal wall.
Take all of that. Oh my god. Ugh. Just getting into this area is a nightmare. And the music is way too loud in this place.
Hey, keep walking. We have nothing to say to each other.
I'm not here to babysit. He's safe. Be on good behavior. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, that's the prison. I don't want to go to prison.
Ain't it nice to see a new face in the crowd? Every new face brings new inspiration. Tell me, might you be interested in a ticket? The vistas are breathtaking, inspiring. I'd never seen snow before, so imagine my shock when the clouds began to fall. I would feel much more at ease if not for the Telogris stories coming out of the west. I've had enough of new gods. See ya!
We're going to save before we talk to her.
Hope I didn't disturb you. I can't help but sing. Maybe you've heard of me? Every artist needs her Smitharan folk music with traditional sounds of the Mithros region. Once I gather an ensemble, I'll be ready to plan a tour. Yes. It's always been a dream of mine to form an elite group of musicians and perform on the great stages of Amalur. This will be the first step toward that goal. A short tour of these beautiful mountains with other artists by my side. Sadly, I'm currently a solo act, and I would need performers to join me. Truly? You would do that for me? To be true, creating a live experience of Mitharan music would benefit everyone. Before I make any other plans, I must find like spirits, those who follow the musical muse as I do. I know of a flute player elsewhere in camp, though we have never met. I believe her name is Adelena. Bye-bye. We will sleep on the floors and travel through the nights, all in the name of art. Isn't it grand?
It sounds kind of terrible, actually.
I was born in Canarok, but I ran away when I was very young. My mother was quite oppressive, and I had no stomach for spiders. I spent most of the Crystal War in Felltown, in the Gardens of Issa. Yes, it does exist. If ever you're given the opportunity to visit, take it. Little is known of the great Mitharan culture, as they've supposedly kept hidden for centuries. However, we've discovered that their language and music is based on the tonal qualities of the Arathi light speech. Why? You don't need to be so gruff about it, do you? I've got my border permit right here. I keep it on me wherever I go, because some of these folks got sticky fingers. See ya.
Behave.
I am behaving. Let's go get the lore stone before we do anything else.
Nan lay atop the woodpile, grey as a day-old fish. And old Harlan set her ablaze, the last echo of our leaving. Said farewell, kissed the earth, the last echo of our leaving.
I just got the achievement for finding all the lore stones, but this is DLC content, so I doubt this was the lore stone that we were looking for. Yeah, this was not the fall stone, so it's just counting... It's just counting the total number of stones. It doesn't even care if it's the main game stones or not. Interesting. Settler, 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 settler.
Welcome to hell.
Settler, settler.
Behave.
Guards, guards. Actually, this is a tiny little side area, so we're just gonna explore that.
Not interested?
Why do I have a feeling like he's the one who snuck in? He's the one who doesn't have a permit.
Behave.
He's being very secretive.
Hey. What are you lurking around for? Not keen on strangers. Now, who told you that? Damn gossips. This caravan's ridiculous with chatter. I play flute, sure, but not since it was stolen. Bandits. They've been snatching our supplies for days now. Our wagons are stuck here like sitting ducks. Bandits just swoop down and pluck what they want. Not sure who they are. Red Legion, Freeman, preordained, I don't care. So long as they don't harm us. See you around.
Alright, we'll recover your flute, it's fine. Settler. Okay, let's see if we missed anybody. These are all just settlers and guards, settlers and guards, settlers and guards. Colette. Guards, 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 settlers, settlers. Adelena, settler, settler. We should probably go into the prison at some point just to see if there's a quest giver in there.
Yeah?
But first we're gonna finish what we have here. Settler, settler,
Hello
settler.
there.
An outrage! An outrage, I tell you! These lazy soldiers and sellswords are a disgrace! Good person, if you own anything of value that you wish to retain in these lawless lands, I suggest you heed it carefully. Lord Godric Payne has spoken! Nothing comes close in value. They are the ultimate symbol of freedom and importance. Many in Mithros sneak through the borders without permission, but they live in constant fear of getting caught and jailed. A pickpocket and a charlatan, the worst of the worst. I'm almost positive that he infiltrated this checkpoint using nefarious methods. We spoke yesterday at the canteen, and from that moment forward, I've been unable to locate my border permit. Why, only the most important item any man or woman in Mithros can possess, an Alpha border permit. Without it, we are not granted the right to leave this cold, colorless wasteland. One becomes stuck, stranded, abandoned. It is that villain Dolan Hardy. I watched him snatch it from my belongings like a common brigand. Lazy, unrefined, thieving. Lord Godric Payne has spoken. You are speaking with Lord Godric Payne, patron of House Payne, honorary warden of the Lunar Gardens. My associates assured me that an exploration of Mithros and its reopened trade routes was a wise investment. But I'm beginning to think they played a cruel joke on me.
Yeah.
Of course, I've heard the rumors, but I have yet to see any proof of Niskaru. You'll find these peasants a gullible lot. Layabouts and dreamers, every one of them. To think I had to deal with their lowly kind back in Rathir. Watch that gnome Effie. She's got a covetous glare. And that caravan leader Burns. I don't like the look of him.
No, we don't need repairs this urgently. Yeah, off I go. That's just a normal settler. Take all of that. Thank you very much.
Welcome to hell.
Helwood Mithros may look beautiful, but it's treacherous. This terrain is tough on wagons.
You again? We new arrivals have to stick together. What do you say?
Me again? I don't think I've met him before.
I had a very successful practice in Edessa, consulting on dispelling cases with the Praetorian garrison. Sometimes even the Scholia Arcana. At the time, I felt like I could do anything. Now I'm realizing how wrong I was. I knew men like him in Edessa. Cruel, clutching, cowering sycophants, all of them. They wield their titles like clubs. I'd hoped to be free of such duplicity out here in the mountains. Apparently, not even the wilderness is safe from their snivelling. I was hesitant to come. It's not easy to pick up your whole life and relocate to a mysterious part of the world. When I heard about Telogris and his chaos cults, I almost cancelled my plans. Instead, I soldiered on. Here, see? I've got a border permit. Who's asking, anyway? So far, Mithros seems the same as everywhere else. A den of thieves and tricksters. Ah, I should have stayed in Edessa. Stolen permit? What stolen permit? Are you mad? I bought this pass back in Didenhill from the Alfar militia. Is that snooty highborn telling people I stole his permit? What a coward! I did nothing of the kind.
Oh, he has a backpack. Nice. And lockpicks. Please do. Do give me those.
Off you go. I don't wish to speak any more about Godric Payne. Oh, goodbye.
Okay, let's go into the prison. And check if there are any quest givers in there. If not, we can move right along.